Hare Krishna devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Sri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. I thought I was speaking. You can Vidya Matri, whenever you're ready, you can start Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Noskrityam Nadam Shiva Narotamam Devim Swaraswatim Vyasam Taturjaya Muriraye Nasta Praheshu Abhareshu Nityam Bhagavati Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhakti Bhavati Nasteke. Today we are reading from Canto 6, Chapter 11, The Transcendental Qualities of Vritrasura. Text 1. Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, O King Vritrasura, the commander-in-chief of the demons, advised his lieutenants in the principles of religion. But the cowardly demonic commanders, intent upon fleeing the battlefield, were so disturbed by fear that they could not accept his words. Text 2 and 3. O King Pariksit, the demigods, taking advantage of a favorable opportunity presented by time, attacked the armies of the demons from the rear and began driving away the demonic soldiers, scattering them here and there as if the army had no leader. Seeing the pitiable condition of his soldiers, Pratyush, the best of the asuras, who was called Indrasatru, the enemy of Indra, was very much aggrieved. Unable to tolerate such reverses, he stopped and forcefully rebuked the demigods, speaking the following words in an angry mood. Text 4. O demigods, these demonic soldiers have taken birth uselessly. Indeed, they have come from the bodies of their mothers exactly like stool. What is the benefit of killing such enemies from behind while they are running in fear? One who considers himself a hero should not kill an enemy who is afraid of losing his life. Such killing is never glorious, nor can it promote one to the heavenly planets. Text 5. O insignificant demigods, if you truly have faith in your heroism, if you have patience in the cause of your hearts, as if you are not ambitious for sense gratification, please stand before me for a moment. Text 6. Sukadeva Goswami said, Vritrasura, the angry and most powerful hero, terrified the demigods with his stout and strongly built body. When he roared with a resounding voice, nearly all living entities fainted. Text 7. When all the demigods heard Vritrasura's tumultuous roar, which resembled that of a lion, they fainted and fell to the ground as if struck by thunderbolts. Text 8. As the demigods closed their eyes in fear, Vritrasura, taking up his trident and making the earth tremble with his great strength, trampled the demigods beneath his feet on the battlefield the way a mad elephant tramples hollowed bamboos in the forest. Text 9. Seeing Vritrasura's disposition, Indra, the king of heaven, became intolerant and threw at him one of his great clubs, which are extremely difficult to counteract. However, as the club flew towards him, Vritrasura easily caught it with his left hand. Text 10. O King Pariksit, the powerful Vritrasura, the enemy of King Indra, angrily struck the head of Indra's elephant with that club, making a tumultuous sound on the battlefield. For this heroic deed, the soldiers on both sides glorified him. Text 11. Struck with the club by Vritrasura, like a mountain struck by a thunderbolt, the elephant Airavata, feeling great pain and spitting blood from its broken mouth, was pushed back 14 yards. In great distress, the elephant fell, with Indra on its back. Text 12. When he saw Indra's carrier elephant thus fatigued and injured, and when he saw Indra morose because his carrier had been harmed in that way, the great soul Vritrasura, following religious principles, refrained from again striking Indra with the club. Taking this opportunity, Indra touched the elephant with his nectar-producing hand, thus relieving the animal's pain and curing its injuries. Then the elephant and Indra both stood silently. Text 13. O king, when the great hero Vritrasura saw Indra, his enemy, the killer of his brother, standing before him with a thunderbolt in his hand, desiring to fight, Vritrasura remembered how Indra had cruelly killed his brother. Thinking of Indra's sinful activities, he became mad with lamentation and forgetfulness. Laughing sarcastically, he spoke as follows. Text 14. Sri Vitrasura said, "He who has killed a Brahmana, he who has killed his spiritual master, indeed, he who has killed my brother is now, by good fortune, standing before me face to face as my enemy. O most abominable one, when I pierce your stone-like heart with my trident, I shall be freed from my debt to my brother." Text 15. Only for the sake of living in the heavenly planets, you killed my elder brother, a self-realized, sinless, qualified Brahmana who had been appointed your chief priest. He was your spiritual master, but although you entrusted him with the performance of your sacrifice, you later mercilessly severed his heads from his body the way one butchers an animal. Text 16. Indra, you are bereft of all shame, mercy, glory, and good fortune. Derived of these good qualities by the reactions of your fruitive activities, you are to be condemned even by the man-eaters, Raksasas. Now I shall pierce your body with my trident, and after you die with great pain, even fire will not touch you. Only the vultures will eat your body. Text 17. You are cruel. You are naturally cruel. If the other demigods, unaware of my prowess, follow you by attacking me with raised weapons, I shall sever their heads with this sharp trident. With those heads, I shall perform a sacrifice to Bhairava and the other leaders of the ghosts along with their hordes. Text 18. But if in this battle you cut off my head with your thunderbolt and kill my soldiers, O Indra, O great hero, I shall take great pleasure in offering my body to other living entities, such as jackals and vultures. I shall thus be relieved of my obligations to the reactions of my karma, and my fortune will be to receive the dust from the lotus feet of great devotees like Narada Muni. Text 19. O king of the demigods, since I, your enemy, am standing before you, why don't you hurl your thunderbolt at me? Although your attack upon me with your club was certainly useless, like a request of money from a miser, the thunderbolt you carry will not be useless. You need have no doubts about this. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Vidyamati. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Pratyush, prabhuji, when you're ready, you can start, prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you, Vidyamataji, for reading today's translation. Thank you, Sundaran Prabhuji, for giving this opportunity. And thank you, everyone, for joining today's reading session. I'll start with my prayer. Om Agyantimrandasya Gyananjanashalakya Chakshurunlitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Nama Sri Chaitanya Manovishtham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Tadati Swayam Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Guna Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagunatam Shagana Raghunatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvabhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Shahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vishnucha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांते राधा कांते नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधा वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी ब्रह्मणि हरिप्रिय वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितनां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमति भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीति नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 11, the transcendental qualities of Vratasura. I'll quickly start sharing my screen. Sorry. So, I would like to quickly provide the brief summary what we have gone through in the previous chapters. Uh, so, Indra has not given the respect to his guru, spiritual master Brahaspati. So Brahaspati, with the disrespect. So Brahaspati leaved his position, and Indra became uh, Indra. All the demigods became guruless. And they became their power reduced. So seeing this opportunity, demigods attacked them, and they went to Brahma and prayed Brahma, and Brahma advised them to go to Vishwarupa and accept him as a guru. And in the later section, we have seen in Vishwarupa, since he has affection towards the demons, he secretly offered prayers to demons as well. And and by knowing that Indra uh, killed Vishwarupa, since Vishwarupa was his guru and Brahmin also, so immediately Indra lamented on what he did, and in the consequence, like in the following section, we have seen. So to to overcome the sins what he has gained by doing the sinful activity, uh, he has passed on this reaction to land, water, and trees and women. So Vishwarupa, like we have seen in the later section, the Vishwarupa father, Tvasta, performed a yagna to kill the Indra, and Vratrasura appeared. And demigod, so knowing that Vratrasura was so powerful, the demigod got scared, and demigod took shelter of Supreme Lord. And Supreme Lord asked demigods to take or approach Dadichi to beg for his bones. So Dadichi Muni merged his gross body into original stock and soul at Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Vishwakarma prepared the thunderbolt. So, and the demons prepared for the fight. So, uh, seeing the virtuous of demons, since demon or demigod was having the thunderbolt, which was as very powerful. So seeing the virtuous of demigods, demons fled from the battle. And Vratrasura, we have seen in the last section that Vratrasura instructed Dharma to fight or instructed demigods to fight in the battle. So starting from today's section, uh, so Vritrasura instructed demons and advised his lieutenant to perform or to follow the principles of religion, uh, and not to fled away, like fleeing from the battlefield by fearing. And as we have, as demons have seen uh, uh, demigods fleeing away, seeing this opportunity, the demons attacked demigods attacked the demon from the behind. So and driving away the demons. So and seeing this, Vritrasura called all the demon demigods and instructed them or chastised them actually to stop this activity, because this is adharmic. Like in the next uh, verses, soldier have so he instructed that soldier, the demigods have taken birth uselessly and came from the mother same as like stool. And so what is the benefit of killing them while they are running in fear? So in this verses, Prabhupada explained that Vartasura uh, chastised demons that there is no use of killing demigod, restricted demigod, sorry, that there is no use of killing demons since they are fleeing away of fear, and it's not a heroic act of uh, killing somebody who is not as or not ready to fight. And then in the next section, Vritrasura says, if you have faith in your heroism and have patience in your heart and no ambition of sense gratification, so stand before me, I will kill you. In the next section, slokas, so 6 and 7. So Vritrasura roared with a resounding voice, resembling like a lion, and by his roar, the demigod fainted as if struck by thunderbolt. So as the demigods closed their eyes in fear, Vritrasura, uh, taking up his trident and making the earth trembled and trampled the demigods like a mad elephant. So as seeing the Vritrasura uh, activity, the Indra, king of heaven, become intolerant, and he threw his club, which was uh, which was extremely difficult to counter. However, as the club flew toward him, Vartasura easily caught it with his left hand. So this the catching it with left hand signifies that it was so left hand, since we know right-handed people know this. So the left hand is not as uh, as powerful as right hand. So this word resemble that he easily caught this, and the the club which was thrown by Indra was not at all so powerful for him. And in return, what Vritrasura did, he threw back the club and struck the head of the Indra elephant with the club. And Indra elephant, as we know, it's Eravat, which came out of churning of ocean, and it's not it is a super elephant. It's not a usual elephant. It's powerful, most powerful elephant. So if Vartasura hitting back the club uh, can create or impact such a big elephant, and not only that, it pushed the elephant back by 14 yard, and uh, Airavata fell with Indra. So seeing this act, both side glorified him because it was not a small feat. So in the next verse, when uh, Vritrasura saw that in elephant or Airavat fall down and along with Indra, and he got the Airavat is injured. So following the religious principle, he refrained from attacking. So he is not only in the initial verses instructed uh, demons his own side to not flee away, but also he's showing again the importance of religious principle, and not only that he is just saying by word, but also he is following the same. So he could have taken the opportunity advantage given here and killed or attacked dem, uh, demigods, but he showing his religious principle, he given time opportunity to Indra to come back and fight with him. And so in the next verses, it's said that uh, Vritrasura saw in Indra again standing back against him, and then Vritrasura reminded Indra of his heinous activity of killing his brother, who was not only was his priest or also spiritual guru, and also performing uh, rites for demons, for demigods. So by remembering that, Vritrasura became mad and forgetfulness, and he spoke following words. So Vritrasura said that whoever killed the Brahmana, and not only a Brahmana but his spiritual master, so with great fortune, so you are still standing before me. So since he's saying that you still don't have, since you have done so in past activity, you don't have any karma left to fight or stand here, but still, because of the mercy of the supreme head, you are still standing here. So I will pierce your stone-like heart. So stone-like heart is a very key word, because no one with a soft-hearted heart will do such a act. And in the last, he said he will be by doing so he will be freed from the depth of his brother. And then in the next section, Vratrasura mentions, so just for the sake of living in the heavenly planet, you did this impious and religious activity. So in this section, so again, Vritrasura chastised Indra for doing such a in our this activity. So he says that since you are deprived of all good qualities by the reaction of, you are to be condemned even by the man eater. And now I shall kill you by my with my trident. In the next section, Vritrasura says that you're not only cruel but also unaware of what you have done. And he said that and since you are you raise your weapon and ask Indra to raise the weapon and attack me back, and I will cut your head with my sharp trident, and it sacrifice it to and not only that, if any other demigod come and fight with me, I will uh, chop their head and offer to Bhairavs. In the next verse, uh, he says, Vritrasura said that if in this battle, if you cut my head with thunderbolt and kill my soldier, so I shall take great pleasure in offering my body to other living entity. So in the purport, Prabhupada mentions that Sri Narottam Das Thakur sings this verse. Echaya Gosani Yara Mui Tara Dasa Tan Sabra Padat Renu Mora Panchagrasa. So I am the servant of six Goswami, and the dust of their lotus feet provides my five kind of food. Lotus of their feet provides my five kinds of food. So Vaishnava always desired the dust of lotus feet of previous acharyas and Vaishnavas. So Vratrasura was certainly uh, would be killed in this battle with Indra, because this was desired by Lord Vishnu, and he was prepared for death, because he knew that his death was defined to return back to Godhead, and this is great destination. And in the verse, no one has ever gone back to Godhead without being offered favored by a Vaishnava. So in this verse, therefore, we find the word Manasvina pada rajha praptasya. I shall receive the dust of lotus feet of great devotee. And the other word, Manasvima, refers devotee always think of Krishna. So those who thinks of Krishna is always in peace, uh, and they are called as Dhira. The best example of such a devotee is Narad Muni. If one receive the dust of lotus feet of Manasvi, or a great devotee, he certainly return back to Godhead. In the next verse, Vritrasura again ask demigods, uh, since you are standing before me, you and so you should throw the thunderbolt, which is prepared using Dadichi Muni bones and meant to kill me. So he's saying that since you have attacked me with the club, which was useless, I request you to use the thunderbolt uh, to kill me, and you should not have any doubt doing so. So, but as we have seen, the king Indra, he could have used the thunderbolt, uh, which was prepared by Vishwakarma on the instruction of a super soul. So, but Indra did not did that, because he did not have the faith, full faith, and he is not he is uh, relucting to use it now, because he's thinking that if since club which he has thrown used previously has not done any work, and if he use it now, if he use the thunderbolt, it might so Vritrasura might cheat him and use the thunderbolt to attack him. So in the purport, Prabhupada mentions that So since Indra threw his club at Vritrasura and he caught by left hand a strike back to attack his Indra elephant, Indra attack was a distress failure, and Indra elephant got injured. So again, same thing. So Indra stood with the thunderbolt uh, to throw it at Vishwarupa. He was doubtful, thinking that the thunderbolt might also fail. So, but Vritrasura, being a Vaishnava, assured Indra that thunderbolt will not fail, and Vritrasura knew that it has been prepared in accordance to instruction of Lord Vishnu. Although Indra had doubt because he could not understand the Lord's Vishnu order, uh, so Indra had that doubt. So because he could not understand Lord Vishnu order never fails, but Vritrasura understood Lord Vishnu purpose, and Vritrasura was eager to be killed by the thunderbolt, which was prepared according to the instruction of Lord Vishnu, and then he wanted to return back to the Godhead. He was simply waiting for the opportunity and thunderbolt being released. In effect, therefore, Vritrasura told Indra, "If you want to kill me since I am your enemy, take this opportunity and kill me. You will gain victory, and I shall go back to Godhead. And your deed will be equally beneficial for both of us." I will stop here. ग्रंथ राज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, प्रभुपाद की जय. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Pratyush Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.